Well, you don't need any graphics or me to tell you that it's hot out there, because that sun is just screaming at us right now, making sure that we're pushing up into those triple-digit temperatures, remaining in that heat advisory. But as we look towards this weekend, we could see a little break. Right now, everyone is currently roasting alive in 100 degrees right now. Sonora even sitting there at 103. Us here at San Angelo tying for the record right now at 109. And those temperatures are going to slowly cool down tonight, as we could still be into the upper 70s. We're going to watch this high pressure right here. As you can see, it really sitting over more towards eastern Texas. It's going to start to weaken because we're watching those winds really come out of the south. You're going to watch this system kind of just push off to the east, but this trough really has us concerned, because that is also going to show how much severe weather. Look how that high pressure nearly disappears, and then all you see is just strong troughing throughout the rest, with a little bit of ridging making its way over the Rocky Mountains. That's going to be setting us up for some severe weather. Was talking with Keon earlier about some of this moisture going to be pulling up from the Gulf. Get an idea of how much it's going to stationary, become more vertical. Then keep your eye right here over the Houston Gulf Coast. Watch how it rotates and pulls that moisture straight up into the Concho Valley, almost creating this pocket. And that's what really has us concerned about severe weather. The front track are going to give you an idea. Keep your eye right here over the Four Corners as you watch this stormy frontal system slowly work its way towards us, and then by next Sunday, it's right over us. So some of that stormy weather really going to drop those temperatures down into the upper 90s, so relatively cooler. But we could see a lot of precip for July, which could be in good news. Right now, the severe storm outlook really showing us how it's sitting over Kansas, Oklahoma. And then we get a good look at the satellite. You see how it's just kind of showing up right where they have it. So when we're talking about a lot of that severe weather we had seen and some of those storms in Indiana, you can kind of see where they're forming along. Seeing a lot of reports of tornadoes, but for right now, just a lot of severe weather watches. And then if you see how those clouds are rotating right around Texas, really keeping those clouds away. And we were seeing a lot of high pressure, a lot of dry weather, a lot of hot and just unenjoyable. Seeing a lot of people out there taking good breaks, being safe about it. But we are looking at those triple-digit temperatures right now. A lot of pink sitting around the Concho Valley. As you can see, everyone hanging out in those 100 degrees, not really going anywhere. But shouldn't get too much hotter as we start making our way towards this evening, though, because of those dew points and those lower humidity levels. We're not going to see a severe weather storm pop up today, but we still have our eyes peeled on the horizon. Futurecast is going to show you just cloudless. A lot of just those temperatures hanging around the 80s until tonight. Then tomorrow we're slowly going to warm up, and you're going to see it really kind of sitting around those lower 100s. So tonight we're going to be making our way down to the upper 70s. Still a possibility to see a thunderstorm more off towards our northern counties, more off towards Brady and those usual suspect areas. And then tomorrow up to about 108. Still going to be looking for those record temperatures. We're not going to rule out a thunderstorm with those winds still stay out of the south. And that's really going to take us into that, I don't know, 4th of July weekend, the end of June, however you want to call it. We'll see those temperatures drop down into those 90s finally, where those low temperatures are going to be staying up in those 70s, but we could finally see a lot of that much needed moisture, give those animals a break, give us a break, and finally we can see some severe weather. Stay tuned. You're watching KSAN-TV.